Ela já interpretou a modelo Gia, Lara Croft, Evelyn Salt, Malévola, a Sra. Smith e ganhou um Oscar de melhor atriz coadjuvante por sua atuação em Garota Interrompida. Mas só agora interpreta sua primeira super-heroína, a poderosa Thena, de Eternos, que já está em exibição nos cinemas. A convite da Disney, eu pude entrevistar uma das maiores musas da minha vida, Angelina Jolie. Hi, Miss Jolie, how are you?
Hello, very good. Did you see the shield in the plane in the movie?
Yes, of course I saw that. As Captain America once said, I understood the reference.
There's a good little, I think it's the Easter egg they call it in the airplane of your shirt.
I'm a huge fan of yours since I watched Gia for the first time. I love that movie.
Thank you.
And you've played a lot of heroes like Salt and Lara Croft. Why did it take so long to play a superhero?
It didn't feel like the right one before. And I loved this family. I wanted to be a part of this group because I wanted to see all of these superheroes together. And when I joined, I didn't really know very much. You don't read the script, so I just joined with the idea that it was going to be this family and the most diverse and inclusive that Marvel had done. And that it was going to be about humanity and a love letter to humanity. So that's all they really tell you. But that's why. And so it felt good to be with everyone else.
Did you consider to play another superhero before?
I was asked, but I don't say who because another actress did it. And so I don't want to say, but I was asked.
I love Fasto's narrative arc. He shared the first gay kiss in the Marvel Universe and it was so moving, but people are so mad about that kiss. Why do you think that this bothers people?
I think they're being ignorant. I think it shouldn't. I think, how can that bother anyone who's an intelligent person? It's beautiful.
I love the movie and I love the diversity on it. It's like amazing to see yourself on the screen.
Good. And that's what it should be, because it should be a representation of the world we actually live in, right? And so what I love about the film is it's also sometimes, I think people are cast this idea of diversity where they because of diversity. And the truth is, everybody's in it. And when you see the movie, it's not, their character isn't about that. It just is about how brilliant Fastos is and how much he loves his family and how great he is as a team member and all these, and funny. It's not, right? And Lauren she's an amazing communicator and she's a deaf woman. She's a brilliant fighter. She's a brilliant actress. So in a way, the effort was to normalize what all of these differences and just show the strengths and the that we together make a more interesting, stronger family.
Oi.
Olá. Se o fim do mundo vai ser assim, vamos sentar na primeira fila.
You always play strong women in your movies, each one in her own way. It's your goal to inspire young women around the world to empower themselves?
Well, I just think of women that way. I know a lot of women. I have 3 daughters, and I don't think of women as anything but strong. And strong, not in that kind of traditional physical. There's a emotional strength. There's a strength of wanting to nurture and hold yourself. The fight comes from something sometimes different from men, and it's beautiful. So I feel very lucky that I've been allowed in my career to have the opportunity to take on roles and live at this time where women have been able to do more on screen and show that kind of representation of our strength.
Nós os ajudamos em seu progresso e os vimos realizando maravilhas.
Would you like to play Thena in her own solo movie, exploring her abilities and her illness?
I mean, I loved being a part of the family, so I have no desire to separate from the family. But I would be happy to play her again and explore even more deeply the struggles that she has. And I think it's fun thinking of where they've been over the years. You know, we've got thousands of years worth of material. We can take her anywhere. So I think that's fun, and I like the idea that we can pop up somewhere, maybe in other Marvel movies.
Miss Jolie, thank you very much. Thank you. You're amazing.
Oh, it's so nice to speak to you.
Kisses from Brazil.
Muito obrigado.
Não tem de quê.
Agora que o Capitão Rogers e o Homem de Ferro se foram, quem deve liderar os Vingadores?
Eu posso fazer isso.